What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slash here. We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
HellaDepraved.
Yes, we are. This one's all you, baby.
Alright, well, this is another band that I've been meaning to get around to for a while. They are definitely on my spooky playlist. And they're kind of gothic metal. I mean, I think they do classify themselves in that category.
I didn't know Powder started a band.
Stop it. So, they've got that sort of dramatic vocal flair to them. That sort of, I am a one-person church choir kind of vibe with the metal. And I enjoy them. So, they do have a new album coming out. And they have dropped, I think, 2 or 3 music videos for that new one. It's going to be called Judas. Or it is called Judas. But I wanted to start you with one of my favorites of theirs, which is on all my Halloween playlists, and then eventually we'll work our way in order of the new album.
I'd like to think you're running out of Halloween playlists, but I know better.
Hell no. And it's not just Halloween, obviously. It's my playlist in general. But I really liked this song, and yeah.
On some realness, though, the guy, whoever the lead singer is, legit looks like one of my coworkers if he was goth.
Oh, okay.
I was like, holy crap. Like, I even showed Ralph, who's, for those of you that don't know, my co-host on our Marvel podcast.
But a different coworker, yeah.
None of you watch.
Right.
But him and I were talking, and I pointed it out to him. I was like, so this is a song we're doing tomorrow, and this guy looks like so-and-so, but gothic. He was like, holy shit.
He does. Okay, all right. But yeah, I found them a couple years ago, and like I said, this is one of my favorite songs of theirs. They've got quite a few good ones, but
okay.
Personal favorite.
Personal favorite.
Until we start this new album, who's to say there isn't, like, you know. Of course, it's called Voodoo Doll.
I wonder where my Voodoo Doll is.
Don't know. Probably fell down the stairs at some point.
Beat me to it, you fucking jerk. Anyways, so with that being said, we're gonna react to this like we care. No, I'm kidding.
We do.
We're gonna react to this if you guys have already seen it. If not, click the link in the description below, hop on over, do all the things, come on back, and we say that because we're a commentary comedy reaction breakdown channel. What that means is we will pause for any and or all the above.
Yes.
So,
expect pauses.
with that being said, we're going to slash it up and break it down. This is Lord of the Lost with Voodoo Doll. See what she's
You're
getting me
just
into.
mad that I beat you to that line. You're just,
I am.
Yeah, he's...
Push you down the steps.
You do that all by yourself. It took no voodoo on my part.
Mm-hmm. You're probably sitting upstairs and you're like, ooh, where's that doll?
Nah, you hadn't pissed me off yet.
Anyways, let's get it! Why are you so loud?
Probably because
oh dear God!
Fixed itself, yeah.
When the fudge did that happen?
I mean,
all right. No, stop it. Okay.
A bowl for a heart and buttons for the eye, stuffed inside with cloves and spices. Chant your words in the night with needle and thread, sew together your strange devices. But I don't feel.
If nothing would have happened to his eyes, I would have called shenanigans.
they would have been shenanigans. I like how he went blind. I mean, like, I could have dealt with blood coming out of his eyes too, but I kind of like how they went with blind. Yeah.
So he's singing about cloves and spices.
Well, the doll is stuffed with cloves and spices. Yeah, it starts with how the dolls are made. But yeah.
Okay.
But I don't feel these pins and needles, these pins and needles. You have no power here. No, I don't feel you anymore. No black magic can control me, and no curse can let you own me. There's nothing you can do or say. I'm just gonna do it anyway. So go ahead, carve your candle with the white handle. This is my life after all. I'm not your voodoo doll.
So he's not their voodoo doll.
No. I kind of like how in this scheme of things, it is just kind of like an adult version of You Can't Make Me. I might feel that on occasion.
Yeah.
However, if you notice, like, while he is saying, you're not going to change my mind, like, I'm going to do me, regardless of what you think, what they're saying or casting upon him does actually hurt him. It does affect him. It doesn't change his path or his mentality, but it does actually still leave visible scarring.
Right.
If I remember correctly, the lyrics were written from someone who I believe had grown up in the church and then discovered, like, did research because they were just interested and realized that there was more of a world out there and that they weren't going to be controlled by, you know, they were going to do them. And being told that leaving the one path they had always been taught would make them evil, they knew it wasn't going to. So it's that sort of mentality. But I do like that they're showing that while you may make these choices in life, like, it's still scarring to have to stand up for yourself and go against whoever is in control of you. But, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
With your old book of spells and strands of my hair, you whisper the incantation. It's your remote control over my heart and soul. My behavior is your creation, but I don't feel these pins and needles, these pins and needles. You have no power here. No, I don't feel you anymore. No black magic can control me, and no curse can let you own me. There's nothing you can do or say. I'm just gonna do it anyway. So go ahead, carve your candle with the white handle. This is my life after all. I'm not your voodoo doll. I'm not your voodoo doll. I'm not your voodoo doll.
Would have been funny as hell if we came back and he had a cigarette in his mouth.
He's just like, I'm over it. I'm over it. But I like those heavy riffs that they do when they hit the chorus. And, of course, the whole thing does feel very, like, could be filmed in a cathedral.
Right.
Gothic castle type music. But, like I said, he's got, like, kind of that dramatic quality to his voice that you see a lot in gothic metal, specifically gothic rock, whatever. But I like how they chose to.
I'm really liking the video a lot.
The video is super cool. I like how they chose to portray it. Obviously, with a title like this, going into it, I expected your classic poppet-looking doll that somebody was just like jerking around and stuff. And so I like that they went with kind of a newer. I mean, I guess if you've got strands of the hair and some fingernail clippings, and you could, if you were that good of a sketch artist, draw the person and make him into the donkey for Pin the Tail or dartboard, because that seems to be sort of the scalpel.
Right.
Control me, and no curse can let you own me. There's nothing you can do or say. I'm just gonna do it anyway. No black magic can control me, and no curse can let you own me. There's nothing you can do or say. I'm just gonna do it anyway. So go ahead, carve your candle with the white handle. This is my life after all. I'm not your voodoo doll. Voodoo doll. I'm not your voodoo doll. Voodoo doll. Voodoo doll.
I also like how they seem to target, the major senses, the eyes, the sinuses, the ears, his mouth, as in the throat, silence him, blind him, deafen him. But, I mean, he came out of it okay.
He did.
Little messy. I'm sure he had great fun with that. Absolute.
Right. So, I absolutely like the song. I love the message. Wish he was mixed higher, because he blended in really well with the instruments.
Okay. I can see that.
But to his detriment for me, because he didn't stand out.
Right.
So it was really hard to understand some of what he was saying.
Right. Now, it is... What? 6 years old?
Right.
Something like that. Some of the stuff that I've heard more recently has been balanced better. I can't remember where this comes in terms of their catalog and their chronology as a band. Like I said, it's a personal favorite of mine, mostly the theme and the message. Right. Because having been raised and then it gone off on my own and so on and so forth, like backstory that I gave earlier, this completely is relevant to me.
Right.
Outside of the spooky message. But he also has a low voice. And while I really love that, you are correct that sometimes it does need to be enhanced a little bit higher than... Because especially with the gothic rock sound, it sort of blends a bit. I also think once you get a little bit more used to Chris's voice, it won't be as difficult. They're also from Germany. So there's the occasional word that I did have to hunt when I first... I didn't hear it correctly the first time. So.
Right.
But
yeah,
I love them.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. So.
Go ahead and talk to people while I add it to the playlist.
So for anybody new here, this is going on our Shocktober playlist, which we do compile, fill year-round on Spotify, and the link for that is in the description below. You can go. There's tons of different artists and over... How many? Like over 100 songs on it at this point? I don't know. I mixed it up with my own personal playlist, which is massive. But, like I said at the beginning of this, they have a new album that will be is titled Judas, and I believe they've dropped 3 music videos. I could be wrong. It could be 2. That's leading up to the release of that, and I wanted to do those, but I wanted to give you and our listeners sort of a preview of them. I know some of our listeners actually do.
There's a naked version?
I do know that some of our listeners already know who Lord of the Lost is. I think they had us listen to Lorelei in a live stream a while ago. So,
our HellaDepraved Shocktober playlist is currently at 99 songs, exactly.
Yeah. So I was correct when I said
almost 100.
Around 100. All right, nice.
It's 6.5 hours long, y'all.
And only growing. Only growing. So yeah, I'm glad you liked it. We'll save their new music videos then. I said I will save their new music videos then to react to here versus watching them immediately on my own time.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so with that being said, if you guys liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below, what did you think of Lord of the Lost Voodoo Doll? Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
With that being said, we love you guys. Thank y'all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Peace.